treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. The short hands, it's Lofton. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. It's 3rd and 5. Off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Caught over the middle. It's Black. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass, and
snags it, and he's open. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make them make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lofton. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. And you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. There's some room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Stanford quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Push down for the tackle.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Looking to throw, it's Warren. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Let's it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his... Hang on, it'll be fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throwing, Ncaa. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him. And you just get it to him, and he does the rest. And that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why.
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. When he let that go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was 6.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you can see just so hard to defend the fade route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The option, the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Looking for a man. It's Warren. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Blackburn. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Ford. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Shaw. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Wide open space. Touchdown, Stanford. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Compton. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Ncaa to throw. He unleashes a long one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The option look. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. To the air, it's Warren. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And sometimes you've got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he...
Maybe some room here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Blackburn. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So now it's second and long. Running inside. It's Ford. Got some room in to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Pulls it again on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, I love the idea by the offense here on third down close to the goal line, trying to get one of their best playmakers in space with the push pass. But I love the defense, understanding where the ball is, great eye discipline. They rally to it, and they get the TFL now setting up fourth down.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Makes a catch. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Ncaa. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fletcher. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw again. Got a man. It's Lofton. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Ncaa was going to be starting for Duke in the offseason saga that happened. Obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward, the #1 pick. Carson Beck, a lot of experience coming in. Now Darren Ncaa comes in. Miami finds the guy. They have to have that spot covered. And Palmer, they got a really good one.
They have been able to reload. And for anybody that didn't know Darren Ncaa and where he started, just look back to his film just 2 years ago at Tulane when he's absolutely lighting up for the American, wins an ACC championship at Duke, and now filling in for Carson Beck and a team that just went to a national championship. But this is a guy with tons of talent, and they think there will be no drop-off at the QB spot. They've got their eyes set on taking one step further this time to win it all. Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Rides to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On his way back from the 20. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to him again. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Ncaa from the gun on third down. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And your decision to go for it on fourth down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, and they went for it, and they got the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The Hurricanes will call their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Colorado taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Buffaloes sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back over to your game on the farm. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Checking in with the Cardinal head coach coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Finds his man. It's Brown. At the 45 on his way. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is, because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So on their first drive of this third quarter, they find themselves in a tie game after that last field goal. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's Darian Ncaa to throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Warren. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Throwing, Ncaa. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, becoming a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big boy.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Runs through a tackle. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Hurricanes will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The run inside. It's Ford. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Got enough for the first. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. On first down, here comes this offense. On the move, it's Ford. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Hand off from the gun. Got a little space. Might have a chance. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? In the red area, it's Ford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Irvin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect. field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! And that one will give them the lead.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Here's Mensah to throw. Here's a heat. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Gonna look downfield again. Lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Right on the money. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Ncaa throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open. I had him. I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Canes moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Backed up now, here's second and long. The run inside. It's Fletcher. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Canes. The Hurricanes back on top. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with exactly.
It's all good, my boy.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick
it's
up
a tough one, man. It's my first official game. I ain't played not once. First game. Let it out. Learning all the little buttons and new features and everything else.
Running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for the edge, it's Irvin.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Sacking.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Oh. I think I already threw maybe 1 or 2 in the set.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh,
and the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has
knock
enough
that
for the
down,
first down.
bro.
This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab. It's
Tackle.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh,
no, the ball
popped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Come on, big boy.
Oh, the big fella. Look at
Come on,
the big
fella.
Rumble.
If you want big sap.
Scored it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Come on, man.
Oh,
defense,
the
yo.
defense has just turned this game upside down with that score.
Oh, man.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
Big tough.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and
Let's
now
get another stop here,
by a
fellas.
touchdown
Go
and an
home
extra
victory.
point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Warren. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. The play action fake. Gonna let it fly.
Oh, no.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion
Bad
gets
effort
him
right
30
there.
plus.
Can't get fooled on the run.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
Get to him.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's second and a mile.
Switch him again. Gets him again.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have
Stop
guys with their
it,
eyes
bro.
on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Get to him.
Let's it fly.
No way.
Straight downfield. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first.
Come on, fellas.
And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the
Running
first
left,
down.
throwing back right. That's a
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the tight end. Just keep slinging it. Fires in
That's
the
interception, boy. Come on.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
Come on.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the
He's at the
interception.
sub, bro.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the Cardinal decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Canes decide to punt it away. Now, if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. And the returner will be brought down.
There it goes. At the stop.
The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Finds his man. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
Hey, man, that's really good decision-making there by the quarterback, too, because that play is called early in the downs because you're hoping to take a shot, right? You're hoping to push it down the field. But if the defense takes it away, find your check down. Find the running back out of the backfield and get some positive yards.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Warren. Pocket breaking down. Punts it out of the air. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
That's the flag. Yes. 15. Early on.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll go to the air. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game.
You know where they want to go to. Get to him. Interception. Let's go. Give me that, Blake.
The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one.
It is over with.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Final seconds of the game, they can just take a knee and eliminate all of the drama.
And you're exhaling, too, at this point, because this was a hard-fought football game, David. It could have gone either way. At the end, it was this team that made the most plays, made the fewest mistakes, and they've earned this victory formation.
And by the way, there's nothing more frustrating in the world than playing defense when they take knees. Like, it's a helpless feeling. There's nothing you can do. You have so much rage inside you. You just want to hit somebody so hard, and they're just taking a knee, and you just got to take the L.
They go right back to him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
First victory of the year.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
30 minutes. Okay.